Yo, what's going on everybody? Rob, aka Robbie Deezle here, and today we're going to be checking out another, hopefully, delicious snack, because as you guys know, I am all about my caffeine, I'm all about my snacks. I'm low key a foodie. Like I love to try things out. So today's snack, what we're going to be looking at is something called Kaimana Salmon Jerky. So what is Kaimana Jerky, you might ask? I'm glad you're asking. So Kaimana Jerky is a brand that has been handcrafting sustainable, fresh caught fish-based jerky for over 25 years. Now, I first came across this product online, of course, as I do with most other things. I was browsing through my Instagram and I saw these bad devils pop up, and I was like, I love to snack. These seem to be fairly healthy. Why not check them out? So I took a dive and I picked up the sampler pack, which has original, teriyaki, and spicy flavors in there. They're just really small packages, and I think I would like to try these out first just to see how it goes, and then, you know, it could be a mainstay in my snack lineup if it pans out to be delicious. So in the sampler pack, of course, again, you got 3 different varieties to try from. Each package is about 1 ounce of jerky, 12 grams of protein, and only 2.5 grams of fat. So low fat, high protein snack. I'm on board with that. Now, another thing that I can really get behind is the ingredients list on most of the packages. Actually, all of the packages. I thought with it being jerky that it might contain like some super crazy chemicals or some sort of over processed, you know, preservatives or something like that. Not really. The ingredients list is actually fairly simple. So on the back of each bag, you'll see the ingredients are pretty much salmon, brown sugar, gluten-free soy sauce, organic black pepper, organic red chili, organic onion powder, organic garlic powder, and organic sesame seed oil. Lots of really simple ingredients. So I guess the only thing left to do really is tear these bad devils open and give them a shot. Let's do that, shall we? All right, so first up, we're gonna try the original salmon jerky. I used to be like crazy obsessed with traditional beef jerky. I wasn't the biggest fan of like turkey jerky. I felt like it didn't have the same oomph, the same je ne sais quoi as beef jerky. But of course, as you all may know, maybe you don't know, I stopped eating red meat a little over a year and a half ago, and I've been trying to fill substitutions for red meat for a while now. I do still take in a lot of chicken, turkey, fish, things like that. Anytime I'm making nachos or burgers, yeah, I'm generally using ground turkey for something like that, but turkey snacks in general usually kind of miss the mark for me. So I'm excited to try this out. One thing that is really evident, like as soon as you open the package, like this is a fish product for sure. Like that smell just immediately punches you. So if you're a little sensitive to seafood, like I know a lot of you are, some of you guys can be flat out babies about fishy smelling things. You may want to steer clear of this because it is definitely a fishy smell as soon as you open it up. So at first glance, the jerky looks like jerky. So you can see the texture here is very familiar, very similar to a traditional piece of jerky. You can actually see the grooves on the back, at least. You can see the grooves of like the spine of the salmon and all that fun stuff. So it very obviously a fish product. This piece in particular feels nice and moist, doesn't feel like leather, which is the drawback to beef jerky sometimes. Like it's Russian roulette almost. Sometimes you'll get like the nicest, most tender piece of beef jerky, and then other times you get stuff that just is dry and ashy and gross. And this piece surprisingly feels really nice and tender, and the feel could be misleading though, because it's all about the actual texture in the mouth and the flavor, of course. So let's try it out. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is really nice. It's got a subtle smoky flavor to it. Not too dry, which would be an absolute killer for fish. Like, fish is always naturally supposed to be moist. And even though this is a chewy, jerky product, there's still moisture in there. Nice little hint of smoky flavor. You can definitely taste the fish. You can tell that it's salmon. I like it. I dig it. Now, the biggest question, of course, is going to be the aftertaste, because with any fish product, there's usually always some kind of aftertaste. But I like this. Very nice, very subtle taste to it. It's not too overly fishy. I like it. I give it a thumbs up. So next up, we're going to try the teriyaki flavor. I was going to save this one for last because teriyaki, again, with beef jerky was usually like my jam. That was my favorite flavor. But with salmon jerky, you know, you never really know. You never really know. So we're going to try this boy out, see how it tastes, see how it differs from the original jerky. Oh, that's interesting. So the teriyaki flavor actually has much more of a subtle smell to it. Like, it doesn't smell as fishy, as salmony as the original jerky does. So really interested to find out how this one tastes. So without further ado, let's check it out. Now, before I pop this bad devil in, there's a I don't know if you can see it from my camera here, but there's a tiny little sesame seed on there. That's a nice little touch for the seasoning that they added to it. Let's see how this bad devil tastes. Oh yeah, this one has that more, I guess we would say, Hawaiian flavor profile. It's definitely sweeter. You can definitely get a tinge of the teriyaki glaze, sweetness. It's softer than the original too, which I enjoy. The texture is definitely different. Like I said, there's a tiny hint of ginger, tiny hint of garlic. I like it. I do like this one. It's subtle, but it's definitely got more flavor. Overall though, I don't know if I like it more than the original flavor or not. I may have to go back in for a second piece. Teriyaki is okay, but so far, original leads the pack for sure. All right, so last but not least, we're gonna try out the spicy flavor. This one is the one that I'm actually most excited about. As you guys are aware, I've been trying to build my spice tolerance up a little bit for a future video. Stay tuned for that. But spice and fish, typically, I don't know if they really go together, so to speak. So I'm really curious to see how they pull off the flavor profile for this one, and see if it's worth all the hype. Same thing with this one. Like the smell, the scent definitely is not as powerful as the original. This guy here, like, it speaks spice to me. I can see little pepper kernels in there. The piece itself is just a tiny bit thicker than the usual. All right, here we go. Let's see how it pans out. Oh yeah, that's got a little kick to it. It's not too crazy though. It actually slowly builds, gradually heats up, but it's not too intense. The spicy salmon itself, a little bit tougher than the other two. I'm not sure if it was just a piece that I got or if it's part of the manufacturing process with that flavor. But it's pretty good. Really good. The spice definitely adds another dimension to the flavor. I enjoy it. I like it. Dare I say, that one might have been my favorite. I think the spicy might have been my favorite. I like that one quite a bit. It's really nice. So all in all, if I had to choose a favorite between the three, I would say the spicy is probably my favorite, next to the original and then the teriyaki. The teriyaki isn't bad by any stretch. I think maybe the flavor needed to be a little more intense, whereas they went more subtle, which I kind of understand. Again, you don't want to over flavor fish specifically. You don't want the taste to be too overpowering. But I think the spicy is of those three, the spicy is my favorite. All right, guys, that's it. That was my review of the Kaimana Jerky, salmon jerky specifically. If you liked this video, make sure that you give us a big old thumbs up. Let us know that you liked it down below. If you want to check out Kaimana for yourself, I linked the website in the description down below. Make sure to check them out, show them some love. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my reviews for all types of products, things like that. I apologize for the construction noises outside. Somebody's getting some work done, but you know, part of life, part of filming throughout the day. I appreciate y'all so very much for checking this out. I am Rob, aka Robbie Deezle. Look for me over on the socials. Thank you guys so very much for watching this one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Until then, peace.